Addiction affects people of all ages, but it impacts children and adults differently. While adults may struggle with addiction due to various life stresses and experiences, children face unique challenges that stem from their ongoing development. Children's developing brains are particularly vulnerable to drugs and alcohol, leading to quicker dependence and severe long-term consequences. The neural pathways in a child's brain are still forming, making them more susceptible to the harmful effects of these substances. Adults may have more cognitive resources and support systems to resist addiction. They often have established coping mechanisms and access to support networks that can help them manage their addiction more effectively. Early exposure to addictive substances can disrupt normal brain development in children, leading to lasting cognitive, emotional, and behavioral issues. These disruptions can affect their academic performance, social interactions, and overall mental health. This essay will explore the complexities of addiction, highlighting the differences between its manifestations in children and adults. By examining these differences, we can better understand the unique challenges each age group faces. Understanding these differences is the first step towards providing appropriate support and treatment tailored to each age group. Tailored interventions can significantly improve outcomes, helping both children and adults lead healthier, more fulfilling lives. At the heart of addiction lies the brain's reward system, driven by dopamine, the feel-good chemical. Drugs and alcohol flood the brain with dopamine, creating an exaggerated sense of euphoria. Over time, the brain becomes accustomed to this artificial surge, leading to tolerance and dependence. The brain's reward system becomes less responsive to natural rewards, making everyday activities less pleasurable. This imbalance fuels the cycle of addiction, driving individuals to seek substances to avoid withdrawal discomfort. Understanding the brain's reward system is crucial to comprehending addiction's powerful grip. Children's brains are in constant development, making them susceptible to addiction's disruptive effects. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making and impulse control, is still maturing during adolescence. This underdevelopment makes children more likely to engage in risky behaviors, including experimenting with drugs and alcohol. Early exposure to addictive substances can disrupt brain development, leading to lasting cognitive and emotional issues. Addiction can impair memory, attention, and learning abilities, and increase the risk of mental health issues. Understanding these vulnerabilities is crucial in protecting children from addiction's devastating consequences. Addiction physically alters the brain's structure, especially in developing children. The brain is highly plastic during these formative years, making it more susceptible to the harmful effects of addictive substances. Drugs and alcohol disrupt synapses, the connections between brain cells, crucial for learning and memory. These disruptions can lead to significant cognitive deficits, impacting a child's ability to process information and retain new knowledge. This disruption can damage existing synapses and hinder the formation of new ones, affecting brain function. Over time, the brain's ability to communicate effectively is compromised, leading to long-term cognitive and behavioral issues. Damage to the prefrontal cortex can impair decision-making and impulse control, fueling the addiction cycle. This part of the brain is essential for planning, reasoning, and controlling impulses, and its impairment can make it difficult to resist addictive behaviors. Addiction alters the brain's reward system, making everyday activities seem dull while drugs become the primary source of pleasure. This shift in the brain's reward circuitry can lead to a decreased interest in previously enjoyable activities, further entrenching the addiction. These changes highlight the need for early intervention to mitigate addiction's harmful effects on the developing brain. Providing support and treatment early on can help rewire the brain, promoting healthier development and reducing the risk of long-term damage. Addiction in adulthood is influenced by genetics, environment, and personal choices. Chronic stress releases cortisol, which can disrupt the brain's reward system, making individuals more susceptible to addiction. Genetic predisposition also plays a role, with certain genes increasing vulnerability to addiction. However, genes are not destiny. Environmental factors and personal choices also contribute to addiction. Understanding these interactions is essential for developing effective prevention and treatment strategies. Tailored approaches can help individuals manage stress, make healthier choices, and access support systems. Tolerance and dependence are hallmarks of addiction, representing the brain's adaptation to addictive substances. Over time, the brain's chemistry is altered, making it increasingly difficult to function without the substance. Tolerance develops as the brain requires larger amounts of the substance to achieve the same effect. This often leads individuals to consume higher doses, chasing the elusive high they once felt. Dependence sets in when the brain needs the substance to function normally, leading to withdrawal symptoms when it's absent. These symptoms can range from mild discomfort to severe physical and psychological distress. These symptoms signal the body's reliance on the substance to maintain equilibrium. The brain's reward system becomes hijacked, prioritizing the substance over natural rewards. This cycle traps individuals in a relentless pursuit of the substance to avoid withdrawal discomfort. The constant need to avoid pain and seek relief perpetuates the cycle of addiction. Breaking free often requires professional help, as withdrawal symptoms can be severe and even life-threatening. Support from medical professionals, therapy, and a strong support system are crucial for recovery. Despite addiction's impact, the brain is remarkably adaptable. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections, offers hope for recovery. With the right support and treatment, the brain can recover and regain lost function. Exercise and mindfulness practices can promote healthy brain changes and enhance cognitive function. Therapy provides tools to manage cravings, cope with stress, and address underlying emotional issues. Harnessing neuroplasticity, individuals can heal their brains, break free from addiction, and build healthier lives. Addiction affects individuals, families, and communities globally. Understanding the science behind addiction, especially its differences in children and adults, is crucial for prevention and intervention. Early intervention is paramount for children and adolescents whose brains are still developing. Educating young people, providing supportive environments, and offering mental health services are critical steps in prevention. For those struggling with addiction, compassionate and comprehensive treatment approaches are essential. By addressing addiction's underlying causes and supporting recovery, we can break the cycle and empower individuals to reclaim their lives.